Hello, YouTube. It's me, Bugboy1014, and this is the second half of this Monday because I decided to switch roguelike games. And so now I'll be playing 3 hours of Enter the Gungeon, which is a game that I have not played on stream yet. However, I just took a little bit to get all set up. And yeah, let's get this started. Come on. Why isn't it showing up? I need to actually, wait, there we go. Yay, now it's showing up. I'll let the intro play out. I don't know whether you're joking about that blue or not because it's currently running at like 17 frames per second. So it's, I think you're being sarcastic. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's running at like 16 frames per second. It's not running as well as I want it to be. I'd like it to be running at 30. But hey, if you think it looks really cool, then sure. This game is Enter the Gungeon. It's a very high-speed, action-based game. You know, if Dead Cells is a very skill-based roguelike, this is a very reaction time-based roguelike. Which I guess is also a type of skill, but it's not as much like tactical thinking, and it's a lot more just about how well can you handle being under pressure, because it's basically a roguelike combined with a bullet hell, and I like bullet hells. So, yeah, I play Toho. So this is right up my alley. Let me make sure my controls, my setup are all, my controllers all done. Okay. Alright, so this will not be a brand new file. This will be a file that, well, actually, hold on. Hold on. You know what? I didn't mean to quit the desktop. Whoops. I think I'm going to actually start a brand new file. I have my file where I already have a file where I have mostly everything completed and I've done a ton of runs. But since I'm going to be starting this on stream, I want to do a brand new file. And I forgot to actually set that up. Sorry, we're doing this in the middle of a stream, so I don't have anything prepared beforehand. How do I do this again? I forget how you actually get a brand new file to show up. Oh, let me look this up. How to start a brand new file in Gungeon. Not Gunjob. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's a way to do it in game, but whatever, that's fine. Point is, I've had a bunch of stuff unlocked, and I've done a lot of runs in this game. Movement speed's less than I remember, but that's probably because I don't have any speed upgrades yet. I wish I could actually... no. I wish I could actually move around with the directional pad. Is there a way I can remap that? I want to be able to move around with the directional pad. Edit player 1 control line. Down, left, right. Okay. Yeah, that works. Though I guess dual stick stuff is interesting. You know what? I'm actually not going to use controller for this game because I usually don't. I'm more used to using keyboard and mouse. Let me go ahead and use keyboard and mouse. Yeah. Which is the roll button again? The E, R. Yes?
Gotta run some errands, I'll be back.
Okay, take care.
That's fine.
Let me do by. It's right click. Right, it's right. My dad just left to run some errands. Alright, who are we gonna start as? Oh, let's just start as the Marine. He's pretty standard. He starts with a, if you're looking at the ammo novel gun, he starts with a pistol, a way to call in more ammunition, and, basically better reload speeds and fire rates with guns, which is quite nice. Yeah, you have dodge roll. Let's see if there's anything new to buy with hegemony. Nope, nothing new. Yeah, each of the characters have their own strengths and weaknesses. Alright. Chamber of the Lead War. There is, I believe, 6 different chambers? There's a lot of chambers. And you could talk to this statue to give yourself... If you do this, you get 9 curse. What curse does in this game is it gives enemies a chance to spawn as a stronger variant, and it also gives you higher chance to get good loot. But if you ever get 10 curse, well, let's just say you're going to have a bad time. So yeah, this isometric top-down game where you have to try to dodge bullets. Use your dodge roll effectively. Yeah, right now it's pretty easy. Also, by the way, our health is in the top left, and these are things that can give us more. I haven't mentioned anything. So this is our health. This is armor. When you get hit while you have armor, it removes one of your pieces of armor and does a blank on the entire room. This is blanks. What happens when you trigger a blank, you can press Q to do it, is you clear all of the bullets in the current room and you damage all enemies in the current room. This is keys. This is shells, which shells in this case are money in this game. And your starter weapon always has infinite ammo. However, other weapons that you get will have limited ammo. And every gun has its own mechanics. So, you want to kill that thing? I'll take that key. Yeah, see, I just lost my armor, so that triggered a blank effect. I got hit. Okay, wait for the reload. And I believe there's manual reload in this game. I believe there's a way to do automatic reload, isn't there? Gameplay, hide empty guns, increase speed outside combat. Forward beam, aim assist, tiny UI. Beast mode. Nope. There's no way to do manual reload. I forgot about that. Just a heads up, we can barely see it since Chad is up there. Oh, right. Good point. Let me move chat. No, that's not what I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move chat. Quite enough. Is that good? Yeah. Move you a little bit higher. Yeah. Here's my hearts. There's armor here, but it's gone. Here's the blanks, and here's my keys, and there's my shells. Also, your avatar blocks a bit of dialogue. What dialogue? I guess I'll make my avatar smaller, but... Okay. Yeah. Do that, drag it up here. Do that, drag it up here. I'll just have it there, because that way it's above my active item. Anyway, so yeah. Up right is the minimap. We can also press tab to see a bigger version of it. And if there's any of these gun signs on the ground, you can left click it and teleport to it. Right click is your dodge roll, which pretty much you're invincible during this for the most part, except for the very start and very end of it. And that's your ability to dodge bullets, as well as go over chasms, because the only way that you can cross chasms is either to dodge roll over it or fly. And your dodge roll has limited range, obviously. You can also flip tables for cover. Or profit. It's very super easy to flip tables. Sometimes it's just fun to flip a table. And yeah, not every enemy will just have basic guns. Some enemies will have things like that. And that was an example of an enemy that when it dies, it spawns a bunch of other things. In this case, a bunch of shotgun kit. That I am actually doing terribly against. Okay. So there's a crack in this wall. That means that there is a hidden thing behind there, and to open it, we need to use a blank. So here we are. And yeah, here's a pit. And we can dodge roll over it, and we got a blank and a key. That's cool. And yeah. Let's keep going. Every enemy has a different name, different pattern, and they always act the same. Every enemy always acts the same. However, the actual layout of the dungeon is entirely random. Sorry, the layout of the gungeon is entirely random every time. You'll always have the same floor. Oh god. You always have the same floors, but the actual floors themselves will look different. Also, enemies are relatively smart to predict your movements if you move in very predictable ways. Don't let those guys explode near you. Okay. Okay. Sometimes you get into some pretty precarious situations. Don't feel afraid to use your blanks. I have a bad habit of not using blanks. Oh, reload! Darn it. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, once you can clear a floor, any shells that are currently in the room... Sorry, once you clear a room, all the shells currently in the room will come towards you. Which is quite nice. I'd like a new gun, please. That's a boss. I don't want a boss. I want a new gun, please. Please let me have a new gun. Oh god. Well, I couldn't get that key enemy, unfortunately. Oh, fudge. I forgot you can curl around things. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. So many. Yeah, I'm very rusty at this game, but over time I'll get more skills again. Oh, right. Here's the... Oh. Thankfully, I believe all the grenades... No, not all of them. Most of them did, though. Most of them exploded themselves. And yeah, you have to manually reload every time. This... if you're not a fan of bullet hells, this game is stress-inducing. If you are a fan of bullet hells, you can just enter the same zone that you enter with bullet hells, and the only difference is that the maneuvering is a little different than you would expect. Also, if you set up cover, like flipping over a table, enemies will use the table as well to have cover against you. So keep in mind, the enemies are not stupid. They will also flip tables and use cover. So here's the door that's blocked. It's one way, and the switch is on the other side. So you have to get through the other side of that door, which usually is a sign that there's a chest room there. We're one hit away from death, though. So whoop 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 whoop, and a bit. Yep. That's fine. Killed by a veteran bullet can. We are the Marine, we died in the keep, time 7 minutes, money 21, 50 kills. Alright. I want to switch to a different character. Now that I showed off the Marine, let's show off someone else. We're taking another bite of my food as well. Let's go with this guy, the pilot. So the pilot also has a sidearm, but it's not as strong as the Marine one. They have a trusty lockpick, which gives you a 50% chance to open the chest without a key, but also gives you a 50% chance to just break it and never be able to actually open the chest. So it's a gamble, but if you don't have keys, it can be useful. They also start with disarming personality, which gives them a discount in shops, and storage capacity, which allows them to get an extra active item, as well as more ammo. I can show you that. Let's return to the bridge. You mean this skull? Right behind the robot? The robot is one of the characters that you unlock later in the game. The skull is an alternate costume for the robot, which allows you to go around as a skeleton instead of going around as a robot. It's the same character, it's just an alternate costume. Another example of an alternate costume, if you choose the hunter, is you can go over here and do this wolf pelt, and now you'll be wearing wolf pelt instead of wearing the normal hunter garb. I've unlocked the alternate costume for everyone. So for her, there's her normal outfit, and then there's this punk outfit. For the Bulletkin, there's just a regular Bulletkin with his cape. But then there's also Bunnykin. You just turn into a bunny. Oh, the dragon skull. Okay. Did I unlock this guy's alternate costume? Oh yeah. He can look like that. Well, it basically looks like Star Fox. And you know what? We're going to rock with Star Fox, dude. This is the skull of the Dragon, which is, the Dragon is the, quote-unquote final boss that you first fight. And it's literally a dragon made of guns. Yeah. It's literally a dragon made of guns. So if we can get down to the forge, I'll show you. Actually, I could directly show you that fight. I can, because I can warp straight down to the forge. I have shortcuts unlocked, so I'm gonna actually just go straight to the forge. Hello. The forge. Here we go. Dragon of Red Eyes. I don't believe that's what it is, but sure. I'll take Void Shotgun, RPG, and Skeleton. So yeah, when you take a shortcut to a later level, the game gives you compensation by just giving you a bunch of guns to use. That was the first translation. Oh, that's fun. And so yeah, now you can see we have a bunch of different guns to choose from, and they have limited ammunition, and they each do different things. If we look at the descriptions, we can see if the ammo does not reveal secret walls, the rogue special given to the pilot by its default, it never let him down. The Void Shotgun, the favorite weapon of the Void Corps' frontline soldiers. Its short range assures that any encounter will be lethal, one way or another. RPG fires rocket-propelled grenades that accelerate over short distance, and Mr. Acceleratron Jr. fires replicas of planets from a fictional solar system. Collect all 8. Due to a trick of perspective, these two-dimensional planets appear spherical, though much smaller than the source material. The planets created by this device still pack quite the punch. So yes, I can shoot planets at people, which I'll show up in a little bit. I find that funny. Yeah. Dynamite Kin! Eat RPG! Yeah, here's the fourth, which is the final level, quote-unquote, of the game. And yeah, any planets that don't hit enemies just revolve around you. I forgot how much damage these things do. Stop lasering me. Popping thing. That's a laser. And a bit. Okay. So I was not able to make it to the dragon. I wanted to show off the dragon. That's fine. Normally when you take a shortcut to like the final level, that usually doesn't work out well. But whatever. I have another potential way I can do that. And let me go back to the Marine, because the Marine is usually my preferred thing, but I'll play as the Knight, so I look like a Dark Souls character with a gun. But I want to try out Boss Rush, because Boss Rush is not something I usually do, but in theory, I might be able to do that easier. Boss Rush. One thing about the special elevator. I keep having to repair it, so I'm going to have to charge you to use it. Just 3 hegemony credits per ride. Sure, let's do it. Good luck. Hegemony credits, that's what that currency is. So shells are the main currency, but hegemony credits are also something you can get. Normally, but skilled players can just say screw it. Yep, skilled players can just say screw it. So yeah. And while I am skilled, I am also rusty. So it'll take me a while to actually get my skills back, because it's been, God, how long? Like, a year since I last played this game? And since I last played a bullet hell in general, it never fully leaves your body, so I have to get back. This is one of the first bosses that you fight, Gatling Gun. And yes, this is a giant, roided out bird with a minigun that shoots rockets at you. This game does not take itself seriously in any capacity, and I love it. I tend to love things that just don't take themselves seriously in any capacity, and just kind of do things for fun. And wow, that was a dumb hit. I shouldn't have been hit that way. Hold back. I forgot it takes them a while to stop shooting. Normally, I'm used to fighting this guy with something other than the pistol. So, normal shots like these will do half a heart of damage, but if you see red glowing shots, those will do a full heart of damage. And before you say it's red shell casing, it actually is shaped like a heart, so it counts as a heart, in my opinion. But yeah, I can't imagine trying to play this on controller. It would be a lot harder, in my opinion. Or at least I got used to using mouse and keyboard for that. Because that way, I can just kind of keep my cursor on him and, you know, not really have to worry about using two thumbsticks at once. And this is also a console game, by the way. This does exist on console, so I feel bad for console. Just my own personal opinion, I would not be able to play this on console. Maybe the Switch, but not normal consoles, definitely. Oh god, you appeared somewhere I did not expect you to. You can shoot enemies that are off the edge of your viewable screen, because the entire world is loaded at once. You just obviously can't see them, so and I didn't mean to click away. It's kind of hard to do that sometimes. So, thought that would. I'm taking too much damage. Too much damage. Too much damage. Damage. That has. Uh-oh. Again, not used to playing him with the basic sidearm. Don't mind me, this is just panicked ramblings. That happens sometimes. It's bullet hells. What do you expect? That finally he's dead. Yay. Oh, look at this. Alright. So now we got reload. That got a piece of armor. And we got the unfinished gun. It's still warm. The unfinished gun becomes the finished gun when you have 100% of the content unlocked. I technically do not have 100% of the content unlocked. That's one of the bosses you come across here. Every time you beat a boss, you'll get usually ammo, an item, and a piece of armor. Or a permanent health upgrade. What's this? Ah! The bullet rockets. Trick-or-treat. That's what it is. Yep. Alright, now I actually got a better weapon now. That's nice. Really? I let myself get hit by that? Okay. Panic blank. Use the panic blank. Usually if you can circle around these guys, you can mostly not get hit by any of these. Wow, I'm not having good runs today, but then again I am rusty, so that makes sense. Okay. Let's get back to normal stuff. Yes, I am very rusty. It's okay though. I don't get pissed off by dying, so I'm good. I want to do a win as the bullet. I want to do a win as the bullet. I want to do a win as the bullet. So the bullet is interesting. This is a secret character that's kind of hard to unlock. And his gimmick is he doesn't actually have a gun. He has a sword. Like a Legend of Zelda style sword. And I say that because this guy is basically the bulletkin equivalent of Link. In like almost every way, which is the reason why he turns into a bunny when he looks at the mirror, because it's a direct reference to Link to the Past. Anyway. The cool thing about his sword though is that he can deflect bullets with it. Which is neat. And also if he's at full health, he can shoot sword beams out of it. That's only if he's at full health. So yeah. By the way, if you'd like to enter the stream chat, you can, Blue. You don't have to, though. Yeah. This is a melee weapon in a game that's a bullet hell. You can imagine how well melee weapons do in a bullet hell. But it's also a very interesting character, and also, unlike most characters, if he dodge rolls through an enemy, he'll actually damage them. That's interesting. Also, the sword actually does a lot of damage, I will mention. That's one of the caveats of it, it does a lot of damage. Also, it's semi-automatic, meaning that how fast it swings is partially determined by how fast you can click. I don't know if you hear me. Hello, Blue.
Interesting.
Yes. Game's very interesting. Interesting. Possible. I took damage, so now I don't have sword beams anymore. No.
You walked into an enemy, you betrayer.
Yes. Whoop. You can damage people by rolling through them with this guy only, not anyone else. Fun fact about these pink blobs, by the way, they don't actually damage you, they just knock you around, which can knock you into bullets. There will be versions of them later that can actually damage you, but these pink ones right now cannot. Also, hello, Blue. Welcome to the stream. I need to move your picture so you aren't like, blocking things.
No, make me tiny. I'm tiny. Make me tiny.
Okay, you are tiny now.
Oh, wait a second. This is not what Hunari looks like. Hunari's not a blue dragon. It's not a blue astral dragon. Absolutely not. I need to fix that.
Okay. Is there a way to do server-specific images?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. With Nitro, you can do that.
Cool. I do not have a Nitro. Hello, stream. Welcome to the Blue. That's funny. Nice one, sir. Ooh.
I might make that a tad bigger. Not go all the way in.
Oh no, my TV turned off, so now I can't hear anything, I can only see through the OBS preview. So I haven't dodged all these enemies while that's going on. I know I could pause, but added challenge. I wanted to beat all these enemies before... Ah! Darn it. I got hit. I wanted to beat all these enemies before I fix this. Yeah, the sword is quite potent in terms of, you know, actually being able to destroy bullets, which is something that most other people don't have the ability to do outside of flank. And there's more enemies? Okay. Well, ignore the Bloblins, because the Bloblins will rush to me anyway and get hit, and hello. Got through the book. Stupid book. Bye, book. You don't belong in this book. Okay. Now that they're done, I can actually turn my TV back on. Here we go. Okay. Sorry if that was extremely loud for a hot minute. Blue.
I quote-unquote muted stream.
Well, I more meant you hearing it in my microphone. From just how loud it was.
I actually didn't hear anything through your mic.
Okay. You want to know something annoying?
You know?
You changed your profile picture on Discord for the server, but look at the stream still.
I know, I noticed that. So here's what I was gonna go do before you mentioned it. Okay, might be okay. Oh, really? Really? Really?
Yes, that's why I said that's annoying.
No, it doesn't show server specific, it just shows basic default.
Yes. I mean, if we want to do server specific, I would need, I just need to post a picture of Hunari and it wouldn't be able to light up. Actually, you know what? I can fix that. Hold on. Let me load up my web browser. I can actually fix that right now, live on stream. Send me the picture of Hunari that you used, and I can update it right now.
Let me go. I'm gonna. Yeah. No, actually, I need to edit his picture first, because
Because I know exactly why it's doing this. Do you know why it's doing it?
Because the uploaded avatar settings is not changed.
Yeah, the actual website doing it. Oh God, what was the website? Actually, I know which. If I go to properties, this will give me the web link, right? Yes, it'll give me the web link. Yeah, because your actual picture for your username is not changed on the actual website. Because that doesn't update in real time. I need to manually go in and update it.
Yep. Alright, cool. That's edited, and then I can copy, and then I can go and, send it to your DMs.
Yes, that works.
Fine. I said fine. I'll go upload it normally. Done.
Okay, but how do I... Okay. Here we go. Hunari Mantis. There we go. Okay, so a little trick I have to do. Well, no, actually, that's fine. I don't have to do that trick because I forget that auto dims. So yeah, that's cool. That's a very cute image, by the way. The Hunari image, I should mean. If I saved it as is, then there'd be a weird thing where it'd be Hunari, but every time you talk to it, change it to a blue dragon. And then it would go back to Hunari when you're not talking. Here we go, I fixed it.
Oh, hilarious.
Yep.
Do I have to leave? Do I have to, no, not updated. Look at that.
Yep. If you look on stream, it should be updated now. They made it a little bigger so it's easier to see it. If you want me to make it smaller again, I will.
That's fine. Do as you wish.
Okay.
Do it to where we're not cluttering up your HUD.
Yep.
Your skate. The HUD is not cluttering up the thing.
It's not like there's any strict rules on Club Penguin or something.
No. Hang on. No. I want to perch on your head. Put me on top of you. I want to perch on your head.
Okay. You are now perching on my head.
Perfect.
I have an owl on my head while I'm streaming. That's funny. A bar now. Okay. So look, these are bats. Once again, bats plague me in a video game. These ones, however, like to suicide on walls, so they're a lot easier to deal with. So their whole deal is that when they lock onto you, they'll turn into a bullet and fire themselves at you. But their pathing's not super great, so if you just stand here, they'll often hit the corner and not actually hit you. And once they hit something, they're just gone. So thankfully, these bats are not nearly as annoying as Dead Cells bats. If you don't know, there's a running joke on my streams that bats are the bane of my existence. There's a YouTube short uploaded to my channel that is literally titled, "Oh God, look at all," or "Oh God, look at all the bats." Also known by the schedule of "The schedule is bats." Because I started talking about my streaming schedule, but then there was like 8 different exploding bats in Dead Cells all jumping me at once. And I screamed instinctively, "Oh God, look at all the bats!" Also, yeah, these guys are ripped straight out of Legend of Zelda. Oh, Nope, nope, nope. Okay. So, the joke of this game, in case you can't already tell, is everything is a gun. Literally everything is a gun. If it's a sword, it's also a gun. If it's a table, it also can shoot bullets somehow. If it's a zombie, guess what? It's an undead zombie that's made of a bullet and is shooting a gun. These are undead soldiers.
Neat.
Yep.
Makes me wonder. Makes me wonder if our D&D characters wins there. Like, so, what would we do? Would we look like guns?
You would be wielding guns and probably be partially guns. Yes. I mean, actually, you know what? I can show you the High Dragon because I actually have the Beastonomicon for him unlocked. I forgot about that. Yeah, here we go. Dragon. Breath Death. Until disturbed, dragons prefer to sit atop mountains of ammo, jealously guarding their hoard. And that's it. Everything is about guns.
Yep.
So instead of a hoard of treasure, it's a hoard of ammo. All dragons descend from Gunrax, the first shell drake. Though once thought to be invincible, it has been confirmed that the terrible creatures can be slain. Which I have done so multiple times. So, yeah. And also, Gatling Goal was the name of that one thing with, like, the literally Gatling gun, which, you know, makes sense. Though it's not a seagull. I don't know why they name it that if it's not a seagull. It's technically a vulture. Whatever. Oh, I would try to fire the blank, but I forgot shotgun can explode in the bullets when they die. Red shotgun killed me. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, right. Quick restart. You don't have to go to the breach every time. You just do quick restart and start the run again. So I want to show off. I want to do something stupid and show off what curse looks like. So I just gave myself 9 curse, which, by the way, 10 is when something really bad happens. So if I pick up anything with curse, my run's basically over. But, and now a lot of enemies will be stronger. Yeah, see how that's a red glowing enemy? That means that its bullets will now do 1 heart of damage instead of a half heart of damage. It's also a lot tougher. Fires faster. Yep. However, they also have a chance. They have a higher chance to drop extra rewards when they die, like extra money or consumables like keys.
Oh, wonderful.
Ah, a chest. Yay. Finally, we found the chest. Ooh, Siren, one of my favorite shotguns. This fires fish. Sorry, this fires water, but there's an upgrade that can let you fire fish from this. And it's a water shotgun. It's really good, and I like it. Yeah, cursed book. Oh, I forgot to reload.
Always reload.
Yep. Something you'll find yourself doing is instinctively reloading all the time here in this game.
It's like you might as well waste your magazine just to reload.
Yeah, well, you don't have to, because in this game, it doesn't actually waste your magazine to reload early. Oh god. I dodged into that triangle. Come on. The enemies can predict your movements, so if you move in a predictable way, they can predict it, and sometimes I forget that, and I just dodge into where they're firing, because they fired where they thought I would move. Some enemies don't do that. A lot of enemies do that, though. They're actually smart like that. What was I going to say? Oh, right. So you see there's limited ammo in the bottom right. Unlike this, which is infinite, this is limited. And if I run out, well, I can't use the gun anymore. So I can find ammo. Teleport. By the way, this is at maximum zoom out. If you wanted to. Isn't there like a zoom in thing? Video? I thought there was like a zoom in thing that you could do. It's not. Oh, right, there is with mods, but there isn't in the base game. Really? I had less health than I thought I did, and I also didn't see that bullet. That's fine. I gave myself a ton of curse, that makes sense. Let's move to someone else other than the bulletkin.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my planning.
Oh, okay. This is fun. Anything you want to talk about on stream?
No, I just might make some comments every now and then.
Okay. Fine. Yep. We have a dog following us about. Little pupper. So she's one of the few characters that starts with a non-starting weapon in the fact that she has a starting weapon, but she also has a crossbow, which is actually not bad. And she has a dog, which can occasionally dig up things that give us, you know, like keys or blanks or whatever. It's a good book. Very good book. And you can pet the dog, which is very cute. Yes, she actually starts with a pretty decent weapon. And the other nice thing about the crossbow, it automatically reloads, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. It automatically reloads. It's quite nice.
Why is it shooting words at you, letters at you? What? Okay.
Yep, the books shoot letters at you. And there are evidently letters of power written within the books themselves that they turn into bullets and then fire at you, according to the lore. Literature can kill you in the Gungeon.
Anything can kill you.
Yep. Everything can kill you, and everything is either a gun or shoots bullets, or is a bullet. And oftentimes, it's usually a bullet shooting bullets at you. Like in the case of these, like bullet cannon, shotgun cannon. And then there's grenade kin, who just sling themselves, or dynamite kin, like that one, who just sling themselves at you and explode. Oh, I actually have a long range weapon, so I can take that guy out easier. I know, ironic, long range weapon. We have all guns, but you get what I mean.
Yes, you don't have a sword this time.
Yes, I also don't have a shotgun. I actually have, you know, something with accuracy beyond just point blank range. Yeah, that's also the reason why the blasphemy, the reason why the sword is called blasphemy is because swords are not allowed in the Gungeon. But he brings it into the Gungeon anyway, because screw the Gungeon. He's the heretic bulletkin that refuses to use a gun. Which is the reason why his sword is called blasphemy. Because he's literally committing blasphemy according to the Gungeon religion. Yes, this game has a religion in it that the bulletkin follow. It's... the lore in this game is all over the place. It's best just not think about it too hard. Oh, where's that?
Compass to north.
No, that's fine. I was just talking to myself. You need to keep an eye out for a water bird. Oh, hey, shop. Hey, I actually found one of these. Oh, what voice do I want to do for this guy? Oh, you're still alive. If you find a crack in the wall, use a blade to blast it down. If you don't have a key, you can try and bust the chest open. The loot you find might not be as good. Correction, the loot you find will always not be as good. But sometimes it will actually be useful loot. Oh, and a second shopkeeper in here. Okay, so, supply drop, don't need that. Bottle, not useful. Not right now. I pick up a key, but I don't really need it. Ammo I will... oh, I think your wallet needs to reload. I don't actually have enough for the ammo. Glass Guons. Okay, so Guon stones orbit around you. It can block shots. And glass Guon stones specifically, while they will block shots, they will shatter if you take a hit. So they're not usually worth it unless you get like a bunch of them so you can block lots of shots. Blank. I'll save up shells so I can get more ammo. So I'm currently about half out so far. You take another violence damage. Ooh, another blank. I'll take that.
Blanks are always good.
Yes. I don't use them enough, but they are good. So those purple dudes are rubber cannon. They won't do any damage to you, but they knock you back quite a bit. And if you're wondering what they're a reference to, they're basically a reference to non-lethal bullets. That are used sometimes in real life, aka rubber rounds.
Oh.
Yep.
Fun.
Those grenades seem really scary, but if you just dodge roll when they explode, you won't actually take damage. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, let's open this. Ooh, cool. Now I can shoot tennis balls at people. And t-shirts. You ever want to just use a t-shirt cannon as a weapon? Here you go. Some of the weapons in this game are hilarious. This is one of them. There is literally a weapon where it's a barrel with a fish that is holding a gun. And you fire the gun that the fish is holding. And occasionally when the clip runs out, you just then fire the fish itself. And then when you reload, a new fish climbs back into the barrel. It's just really funny.
It's the boss room.
Alright, Gatling goal. Here we go.
You know what's really funny? Is that there's this one game, I forget what, where there's a literal dragon gun. There's like a little dragon that you just squeeze to shoot fireballs out of, and to reload it, you just slap its head.
That is funny. I don't know what game that is. And it's not Enter the Gungeon, but it sounds like something straight out of Enter the Gungeon. Oh, also, did I mention that the t-shirt cannon poisons enemies because evidently it's toxic? I'm shooting toxic t-shirts at Gatling Gull.
Okay, so it's one of the better guns.
Yeah, arguably. As for which guns are better or worse, almost entirely depends on your own playstyle and your preference. There's a lot of the there's like very few objectively bad guns. I think very few because there is some, but they're rare. Pretty much anything is better than your default starting weapon. With some few exceptions. As I said, there are some that are just straight up terrible, but those are usually pretty obvious. Like the JK-47, for example. Which, if you don't know what that is, that's literally an AK-47, except the barrel is limp and it has horrible accuracy. And it's like, you aim the gun, it just goes, ew, and just the barrel sinks to the floor. So it's called the JK-47.
So okay.
Yeah, it's literally a trolling gun. It trolls you. Like, oh, you thought, oh, you got the AK-47. That's a pretty good weapon. Nope, you got the JK-47. Yeah. And you only get hegemony credits by beating bosses, obviously. Cool, we got, table text site, flip multiplier. Get exactly what that does. Let me check. Briefly increases gun output whenever table flipped. Oh, okay. So this one triples your amount of shots for a short time after you flip a table.
Ah.
So you fire 3 bullets instead of 1 for a short period of time, which is cool.
Also, just a heads up, I'm actually playing with someone now, so I will have stream in background. Just.
Do you want me to be quieter?
No, you're fine. No, I can change volume.
Okay. That's fine. I don't mind being on two screens at once. I'll be able to see the other stream chat. Actually, wait. You're going to be streaming on Twitch, right? I can probably ghost in the other chat. Oh, you left. Okay, never mind. Oh, planning. Got it. Also, I forgot to mention, whenever a blank goes off, or whenever a piece of armor goes off, there's a brief slowdown moment where time slows down for about 5 minutes. Also, that was poison on the ground. It shouldn't have just stood there. Apologies. Ooh, ammo. So, the green boxes refill one of your weapons' ammo fully. The boxes refills all of your weapons' ammos by half. The one refills only one weapon, but refills it fully. The other one refills all your weapons, but only refills them by half. It doesn't matter how big of, how much reserve ammo you can have or not. It always does that. That's neat. Also, I'll take that heart. That heart is very useful. And like with any game, I like to do both of your store. And hello, Renee Tim. Do 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 do. Oh, sure, I'll take this chest. Ooh, red Gungeon stuff. Dodge up. So this increases my ability to dodge roll. As you can see, I can do it a lot faster now. And also gives me a Gungeon stone, which orbits around and block. It does not block shots yet, but with a certain upgrade, it can block shots. Yeah, and let's go ahead and head down. ammo's never a super big concern in this game, so you don't really need to super concern yourself with like, oh, conserving ammo on good weapons, because odds are it doesn't matter too much, and you'll find another good weapon by the time you even need to worry about running out of ammo on your current one. So 9 times out of 10, worrying about how much ammo you're using on enemies is not a concern. It only really becomes a concern if you're really bad at hitting enemies. And then, yeah, it becomes a little bit of a concern. So, the loot bag. The thing about the loot bag is that you get lots more coins dropping, which is quite nice. Sorry, lots more shells dropping, which is quite nice. You know, a lot more money. However, if you get hit, you drop all of your current shells on the floor, and unless you gather them back up, they disappear. So, yeah. Also, this is a gun muncher. Gun munchers will eat your guns and spit out a new one. And so if you ever get to a really bad guns or guns you don't want anymore, you can feed them to the gun muncher, and if you feed the gun muncher 2 of them, you'll spit out another gun. That is usually an upgrade compared to what you currently had, though it's based off of the in-game tiering system and not necessarily based off how useful the gun is. I'm going to buy a key. So keep in mind, it's not always useful, but your mileage may vary. Right now, I like both of the guns I have, so I don't want to give them to the gun muncher. So. Nice. Ammo and a blink. I'll take that. Actually, I think the slow-mo's not from the armor. It's from the table flipping. I bet. I thought it was from the armor. It's from table flipping. And I'm not sure if that's always a thing, or if that's just because I have table tech sights. It might just be because of table tech sights. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Again, it's been a while since I played this game. But this run, this game... Ooh, golden chest. Golden chests have really good items in them. But the thing is, when you get a golden chest on the run, you're very unlikely to get another golden chest on the run. So, use this way you got it. There, robot's left hand. See you later. So, the default weapon for the robot is robot's right hand. This is robot's left hand, and it's a Gatling gun. It's specifically a laser Gatling gun. And it's directly a reference to Terminator, if you don't already know. By my horrible Arnold Schwarzenegger. See you later. Okay, I got blanks. I should use them. I'm so used to having Full Metal Jacket, which is an item that automatically triggers a blank when you get hit. I sometimes forget that that's not a thing that just happens. I wish it was a thing that just happens, but it's not. Ah! I was shot, lady. So this guy runs a trick shooting. Basically, he will give you a certain amount of shots, and you need to do trick shots to shoot a set of targets. Break the targets and win the prize. On game. Aim true, shooter. Yeah, you gotta align things to try and get there. Hey, not bad. Take this. And if you do well, he gives you a gun. In this case, he did. We got a blooper. Close your bloop. Oh, this just straight up shoots water. Okay. It's another water shotgun. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to my Gatling left hand. Ah. The altar for the gun. If you had an item called the Old Crest, you can put it there to unlock a secret level. But I did not get the gold Old Crest, and even if I did, I would have gotten hit, so I wouldn't have kept it. The Old Crest is a piece of armor with a special insignia, and if you manage to keep it from the first floor all the way to here without getting hit once, you can put the Old Crest onto that altar and then unlock a secret level that you can then play. That is considerably harder, but obviously if you manage to do that, then it's worth it, right? Because you've clearly proven your skill. So one thing to know about this game is that while there's lots of bullets everywhere, they also move relatively slow. So, for the most part, they're not hard to actually dodge. I believe there was another key in the shop, right? Yes, there was, but I don't have enough money for it, so... Oh, we'll just keep looking around, try to get more shells. Hopefully we can get enough. If we cannot, then I guess we're just gonna, you know, break the chest and see what we can get. It's rare that you actually need to reload this weapon. Really? Well, that was just my own fault. We had a really good money on, too. I thought we were actually going to make it all the way. But I guess not. Ah! Oh, what do I want to do? Talk to it. Let's do the robot. Mr. Robot Man. So, the robot has a left hand, which he's another secret character that you get on. He has a left hand which fires normal shots, but also he has electricity bullets, which means that, one, his bullets deal extra electric damage, and two, if they're over any water, they will automatically electrify the water. The other gimmick about this guy is that he doesn't have health. He only has armor. Meaning, while every time you get hit, a blank effect will go off, you also have no use for hearts, and hearts will never actually benefit you. So yeah, that's a thing. You basically, any hit is super punishing. Because you basically can't recover it until you can get more armor. So, if any of you have played Blue Baby or question mark from Binding of Isaac, the robot is the equivalent of Blue Baby for Gungeon. Where they're arguably better than most of the characters, but they have this big drawback that makes it so that they're actually more difficult in... They're more punishing for characters who are not skilled enough to use them, and I got caught on the wall. Of my own fault for not paying attention. I was too busy talking. Also, we had the active item called Coolant Leak, which can make water appear. Which, as I said, if you fire a bullet over it, can electrify the water. So, you can use it as a tactical strategy. Non-consumable items have a cooldown, and you refill the cooldown by clearing rooms. So in this case, Coolant Link has a 1 room cooldown, meaning that I need to clear 1 room before I can use it again. So really, you're supposed to use it like once per room, basically. Or it can be used once per room. That's really the idea. Oh, sorry, it's not a one-room cooldown. I forgot it has cooldown within room. And yeah, this serves us no purpose. That helps. I forgot active items can only recharge in a room. It's not like Isaac, where there's a one-room cooldown. They can only recharge while in a fight. Ration. This would save us if we die and also bring us back with one heart, but since we don't have hearts, it would just bring us back with one armor. Normally this brings you back with full health, but obviously full health, that doesn't apply to this, so it'd bring us back with one armor. Blanks, not bad. Ammo, key, whatever. Nothing there is super great. Also, you know, some rooms have weird layouts, like, you know, appearing like the face of someone, like this one does. There's a multitude of mods in this game, by the way. This game, it has a very big modding community called Mod the Gungeon. I'm not sure if they're on Steam, but I know they're a normal thing. Also, yes, that pretty much confirms that the slowdown was due to table tech site and not due to just flipping tables in general, because those slowdowns happen when I flip tables. Okay, so not only made you do multiple shots, it also added a slowdown. I didn't know that. Or at least I didn't remember that. I had most of the items in this game memorized. But I didn't mean to get hit. Okay, that was my own fault. Yeah, I think I'm about done with that for today. This is fun. I got to show off Enter the Gungeon. I might play more of this next week. I don't know. Might just be more Dead Cells. We'll see. By the way, thank you all for watching. Those of you on Discord, sorry, not Discord. Those of you on YouTube, I will be signing off. Those of you on stream, stick around, and we're gonna go raid somebody. But yes, thank you all for watching on YouTube. This has been Bugboy1014. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.